Hello and welcome. I apologize for being a little late for today's Facebook Live, our GLI Live episode entitled The Birthday Episode. This episode has been 50 years in the making, so I hope that give or take 5 minutes doesn't take away from anybody's experience. I won't take our normal 30 minutes today, but just a few minutes to say thank you to everyone who has made this milestone possible. Thank you to everyone who has made these 26 years post-liver transplant possible. And if you'll bear with me, perhaps I'll share 5 thoughts and 5 attributes or wishes for you all, everybody who's listening and part of the Global Liver Institute family, part of my family, as I celebrate this this half century of life. And you know, it wouldn't be that type of show if it wasn't my mom calling in right at this moment, not planned, but hey, Mom, you are.
Happy birthday, Donna.
Thanks, Mommy. I am doing my Facebook Live show right now, and so I was gonna start by thanking you. So you might as well hear it by phone as well as on Facebook with the entire world. So thank you, Mommy, for this is Mom here. So thank you, Mom, for giving birth to me. Thank you for raising me so well. I think I'll send you a picture later. I'm in sparkles. Thank you, and Dad, for supporting me through all my illnesses as a child, for the transplant. I want to let everybody know that my mom sat with me at my bedside at Johns Hopkins every day while I was waiting for a transplant, over 4 months being in the hospital. And my mom, moved from Connecticut into my apartment in Washington, D.C., and took the train and God knows what other means to get to Johns Hopkins every day, to sit at my bedside and to counsel the chaplain. She prayed me up so well that she was counseling the chaplain. So thank you, Mommy, for all of that.
You have many more.
Thank
so
you.
I can hang up now?
You can hang up now. And I'll play you the rest at another time. So.
Oh, okay, listen. May you have many, many more birthdays. God bless you.
Thank you, Mommy. I look forward to sharing them with you. Okay, so that was unplanned, and this is what live means. So I want to do a special shout out to the Taft class of '88, who we are all sharing many of this Club 50 milestones together, as well as to Harvard class of '92 and Georgetown Law School classes of '95 and '96. So I hope you are all as happy and as fulfilled as I am at this moment, experiencing all the love and joy and passion and purpose that I am experiencing today. So I wanted to really share with you, besides thanking my mom, I also want to thank my dad who has passed and who imparted me with so many things, including a love of poetry and a really deadly outside shot on the basketball course. But I wanted to just take this little time, if you'll indulge me, to share 5 thoughts, since it's 5 decades, five thoughts, and why I'm really so passionate about ensuring that other people who experience a diagnosis of some type of liver disease or some type of IBD, I have both, some type of GI disease, how I'm so passionate about ensuring that they have more birthdays and enjoy them as much as I have enjoyed these past 26 and certainly today. So the first thought or question, these are really series of questions to ask yourself that I certainly ask myself. And the first one is, what has changed because of you? I hope that the entire field of liver disease and the lives of the liver patients and other patients with autoimmune diseases have been changed because of my advocacy. And I commit to doing even more and even better in the years to come. The second question or thought of is, who have you thanked who has made this possible? I certainly thank my mom. It was a great opportunity. Thank my family. Thank my very many friends. I also want to thank all of my gastroenterologists throughout the years. And since I was first diagnosed at age 13 with IBD, there are almost as many decades of gastroenterology invested here as in life. So I want to thank gastroenterology and gastroenterologists and hepatologists and transplant surgeons, particularly those involved in Johns Hopkins medicine. It is my greatest joy to interact with many of them in my work today, and to just show them that I am making good on the investment of skills and hope that they placed in me. It's especially wonderful to have on the Global Liver Institute board Dr. Brian Harvey, who was part of my transplant team, Dr. Frank Anania, who's at FDA, who we're working with, Nancy Rowe, who I remember, being a fellow, and now she's a major thought leader. Dr. David Holt, Dr. Warren Maley, Dr. Jim Burdick, Dr. Andy Klein, who's heading transplantation at Cedars-Sinai, and all the nurses and techs and aides and fellows and interns and medical students who saved my life and enabled the miracle that is transplantation, and that allows me to be here today. So thank you to all of them. A third question that I've been asking more and more these days as I've approached this milestone of 50 is, who have you raised up after you? So it's not enough to open a door and to walk through it, but are you holding the door open for other generations? And as I build the Global Liver Institute team, we're now in the US and Europe, and touching lives and building champions through our advanced advocacy program in multiple countries and multiple continents. There are those who've worked with me on my teams in all the different jobs that I've had to date, and it just fills my heart to keep in contact with them and know that I have played a role in their careers and their success. So to Rachel England and to Dominic Henderson and to all the team GLI currently and over the past 6 years, I say thank you. And no, I can't seem to get this lipstick off my lips, off my teeth, but I will. And that's what life means. That's what life happens. And if that's the worst problem I have on this day versus the days I was spending in ICU, I am blessed. The fourth question is, what are you going to learn next? I sometimes astound myself with what I know now, and wish I had known so much of it before. But I'm even more excited about what I can learn next, whether about patient advocacy, about hepatology, about how to clip in and out of a Peloton bike and to improve my cadence. I'm just so excited about what I can learn next about life. And I think that keeps you young. I think that keeps you vital. I think that keeps you relevant. And so ask yourself, what are you going to learn next? And the fifth question is one I've only asking myself recently, and I want to thank my health coach, Coach Steve, for sitting me down and having me ask this question, which is, what brings you joy? I often ask myself, how can I contribute? How can I make a difference? I harp on that first question, how can I make a change? But I hadn't often, until very recently, asked myself, what brings me joy? But I think that's an important part of powering your ability, whether to be a strong advocate or to be a great wife or a mother or friend or member of the community. And certainly in this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have to find ways to continue to nourish ourselves. And so what brings you joy? And that's more than just fun, but what really activates your purpose and makes you sparkle. So I would hope that you would ask yourself that question along with the other four. And so I'll simply leave you with these hopes, these birthday wishes or entreaties. I hope that you will be kind. I hope that you will be open to new things, to new experiences, to all the miracles that God and life can place in your path. I hope that you'll be true. We have recognized every day the importance of acting with integrity and being truthful. I hope that you'll be excellent. There's no use being mediocre. There's no use just sort of, getting by. What's the point in that? And in the words of the recently passed John Lewis, be good trouble. These are things that I hope that I embody, that I have lived by for the past 50 years. And I really hope that you all hold me to for however many years I have next. So with much love and affection and much thanks for everybody who's sending me birthday wishes and who has made this day so special, I say thank you, and until next time. Bye-bye.